With the ever-growing popularity of e-commerce, the traditional selling strategies most people are familiar with are simply outdated, and your success in this modern era of online selling requires much more thought, planning, and execution. In this video, I'll cover 4 common marketing mistakes that beginners often make that will guarantee failure. But first, my name is Crescent, and if this is our first time meeting, welcome to my channel. My passion is sharing tips and strategies on how you can create a successful Amazon FBA private label business. So if you enjoy videos like this, or especially if you've been around my channel, consider subscribing. All right, let's get started. All right, first up, the most common justification for selling a product that I see from beginners. What do you think about selling this widget? I can get them super cheap. Well, the problem here is that successful products on Amazon isn't about having the best price. Counterintuitively to what most people think, buyers aren't necessarily looking for the best price when making purchasing decisions. Buyers are looking for the best value. Value takes into consideration the cost versus the benefits. How much am I getting for the price that I'm paying? That's where the common phrase, "you get what you pay for," derives from. Even if it's not the case in reality, psychologically, a low price means poor quality. Specifically though, on Amazon, you never want to compete on price. By doing so, the entire niche will end up in a price war, driving the price down to the rock bottom where no one ends up making any money. Always add value. Go premium with the best material and quality so that you can charge more. This will differentiate your product from the rest, and more importantly, it generally increases your profit margin. You have to break the old adage that everyone is looking for a deal. This just isn't the case. Buyers aren't afraid to spend more money if they can perceive that there is value. A prime example is one of my products. It's selling for 3 times the average price of my competitors, and it's on the first page selling units every day. Why? Because I've communicated the value and benefits of my product extremely well through my listing. And as I said earlier with what you get what you pay for, well, on the opposite side, to the buyer, a perceived higher price means better quality. The second marketing mistake I see from beginners is selling the same product as everyone else. By not differentiating or adding value, this goes right back to the first mistake. You revert to competing on price because there's nothing to distinguish your product from everyone else's. You must add value by bundling, fixing a problem, improving features, better listing quality, or all of the above. And in my opinion, choosing the method of differentiation is just as important as product research itself. Choosing a method that doesn't add any value isn't going to improve your product. For example, bundling an ebook with a can opener. I don't need to know 10 ways on how to use a can opener, or selling a multi-pack of can openers. No one needs more than one. If you want to learn more about how to differentiate, I have a video specifically on this topic, which I'll link to on a card over here. And third, which can be the most costly mistake I see beginners make, is using other people's photos, not writing your own listing copy, or simply underestimating the importance of getting professional photos taken. First, never use material that you didn't create. This goes for photos or anything you write in your listing description. You might think that, oh, the internet is such a huge and vast landscape, how is anyone gonna know? People know, people get caught, and they get sued. In the best case scenario, the intellectual property rights owner just makes you remove the copyrighted material. In the worst case, you get sued. So don't use Google Images, don't use photos from other people's listings, and don't use any written material that you didn't write yourself. Be wary of any material that your supplier says you can use too. They could have easily gotten them off of Google as well. Now, as far as marketing is concerned, people are very visual. Photos and images are what catch our attention first. That's why it's vital that they get the best quality professional photos taken of your product so that it shows off its features and benefits and communicates them to anyone visiting your listing. Because photography is an art that requires artistic talent and not just some fancy camera, you get what you pay for. So don't think you can do it yourself if you don't have any product photography experience. And definitely don't go with the lowest price you find. Shop around and look at each photographer's portfolio of their past work and find one that has the level of quality and matches the style and feel that you're after. And lastly, regardless of how good a product is, I've seen beginners think that as soon as it goes up for sale, it'll just start selling on its own. That can't be farther from the truth. You can't expect anything to sell well without having a launch strategy. When your product listing goes live on the Amazon Marketplace, it's somewhere on the last page of the search results where no one is going to find or see it. It's absolutely crucial that you generate sales velocity to get your listing ranked onto the first page of the search results, as over 80% of all online sales take place on the first page. You must have a strategy to start generating sales to create the sales velocity. Listing rank is based primarily on the daily sales velocity, so in order for your listing to show up on the first page of the search results, you must match or beat the daily sales velocity of the sellers on the first page. You can generate sales by running PPC campaigns, which is Amazon's pay-per-click advertising, or running promotions or advertising on other platforms such as Facebook or Instagram. You can find out what the daily sales velocity is of the top listings by using a tool like AmazeScout's Chrome extension, which shows you the monthly and daily sales velocity in an easy-to-read table, along with all the other necessary data points that you'll need to see, such as the price, revenue, and reviews in order for you to do product research quickly and efficiently when analyzing niches. I'll leave a link in the description to this tool if you're interested in trying it out. There's also a $20 coupon for you there as well. If you'd like more information on how to do a product launch, I have a series of videos on this topic over here. If you had a bad or failed product, let me know in the comments what you think the cause was and what you learned from it. Alright, thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And to make sure you never miss a video, click the bell icon to turn on notifications. There's also a link in the description to our community forums, which you should totally join. And if you're looking for more tips and strategy videos, click or tap over here. And as always, thanks for watching.